Darren, Jen, and Rafi.
Darren and Rafi, DNR 3.0, Rafi.
DNR 3.0, at it again.
Bison burgers, that's what we're talking about tonight, Rafi.
That was if you didn't make it. I was like, I'm going to give him 10 more minutes. If not, I'm going to go cook my bison burger.
Oh my God. I'm on a timeline now to get online, and we're already, an hour and a half late.
It's okay. It's okay. At least we got in. I don't know what happened to Jen. She's in Mexico, I think.
Jen is in Guadalajara.
Guadalajara.
Right? How do you say that correctly? Guadalajara. Have you been there?
No, not yet, but I heard it's really nice.
I don't know if she's checking her tequila plants or what she's doing.
I'm not sure. She's probably networking, I'm sure.
She's always networking.
She better bring us a bottle.
She brought me a bottle one time.
Oh, well.
Twice, in fact.
Now she owes us.
Have you tasted her tequila?
Once. At I think it was that place we went to. They made a margarita.
What did you think? Do you like tequila?
I do. It was a little strong. I don't like the smoky ones, but I love margaritas. So like any tequila is pretty good.
She watered the drink down for you, or what? How did you?
I don't know. I forget which one she picked, but I like the more kind of subtle, like sweeter, I guess.
Fruity drinks that you put the little umbrella in.
no umbrella. I don't need an umbrella.
I need an umbrella. It's okay to say yes.
Yeah, umbrellas aesthetically looks good, you know. But I don't like the smoky one, which is, I think, what is it called? Mezcal. That's the smoky one. I don't like that.
Do you smoke cigars or anything or not?
No, I don't.
Have you ever tried a cigar?
I haven't.
You need to try one when you're drinking something like scotch, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Do you drink scotch? Ugh.
Not really.
I've tried it. It's past drink.
Me.
It's disgusting. It's like gasoline.
I'm more of a like Aperol Spritz, Moscow Mule. You know, margarita is good.
A girly girl.
Mojito.
Mint.
Summer boy. It's 2022.
Summer boy. Speaking of summer boys,
summer.
Have you found a summer boy yet? Because you know it's that time.
It is that time. The shorts are coming out. Less clothing is being worn. People are getting more sweaty. I don't mind. Summer's coming, and I'm getting ready.
So what's the latest with the boyfriends that you sort of were after?
Nothing's happening. It's dry as a desert.
So the grocery store look backs, the escalator look backs, the TV show that you were on where you had a sort of a date. What's going on? You don't have anybody?
I mean, he's been busy. I've been working. I've been going to the gym. I like try and connect with people, but sometimes they're dating someone, and sometimes they're not gay, I guess. Sometimes they're not.
Yeah, but
interested.
you know what the difference between a gay guy and a straight guy is?
Yeah, I know. I don't know what it is. I don't think it's
a six-pack.
I don't think it's my moment right now. Maybe I don't know. I'm putting myself out there. Darren.
I feel bad for you.
No, don't feel bad. Just
you of all people
keep
should
motivating
have a nice
me.
Man.
Well, eventually, I think in the next month. You know.
How about the boy that you met at the airport? Have you heard?
We've been in touch. Today, I texted him. I liked his new pictures on Instagram.
Oh, he's on Instagram too. How many followers does he have?
Oh, it doesn't. He doesn't. He's not a big social media guy. He's low key. So he's doing well. He recently went to like some fair with his family or something. But we FaceTimed once. It was nice. But no, I don't know. He doesn't live here, so it's kind of hard. But yeah, we'll see what happens with that.
You let me down. I was hoping for this news of something that you were.
It's been dry. I've been. I was talking to this like Brazilian guy, but he kind of ghosted me. And then yesterday, he read into me. He's like, "Oh yeah, sorry for ghosting. I've been going through some stuff or some BS. I don't know." But tomorrow we're supposed to go on a trail. Let's do some trail like at this art center in upstate New York. I forget what it's called. But there's like biking and stuff. I don't have any hopes. Like I'm just gonna I don't think he's gonna follow through. You know what I mean?
Oh.
So, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm kind of losing interest, to be honest. So it doesn't really matter. I saw him yesterday and I didn't really feel anything. I was like, meh, you know.
Really? Do you lose interest that quick, or is that common with you?
It's just because I'm just tired of the wishy-washiness, the ongoing like. yeah, we'll do this. You know what he said to me?
What did he say to you?
This was like a few weeks ago. This was like before I went to Bermuda, I think. He's like, yeah, tomorrow I'm gonna go to your place, and for the first 15 minutes I'm gonna open my heart to you, and then I want to lay naked with you in bed. and then the next day it was like crickets, and he like, I said hi maybe or something, and he's like, can we do a rain check? Blah blah blah. I forget what he said. Like, wait, I can't make it.
Wait, before my head explodes, did he open his heart to you, and then did you lay naked with him, or you missed out on all that?
He didn't. He said he wanted a rain check, right? So the next day, I don't know what happened. I messaged him or something, and he just kind of like just didn't say anything. I was like, you know what? It's fine, whatever. And this is the one from yesterday, which I ran into, and I was like, you know, I'm kind of over this kind of like back and forth, and like you say one thing, and it's like all talk, no action, you know. So it's
maybe people are intimidated by you.
I don't know what it is. I'm just a guy. I'm just a romantic, spontaneous guy who loves food and
this old-fashioned romantic guy that wants that sort of appeal.
I love going on hikes. You know, I love a nice picnic. I love going to the movies, museums.
Hikes with no shirts on.
Walking around, hikes with no shirts on if it's warm enough. But guess who I started working with recently? Beanbag Boy.
Speaking of hikes,
he's back. I thought it was going to be so awkward because we worked the Televisa Univision upfront recently, and I saw his name on the list. I'm like, oh God, how is this going to go? So when he came in, I saw him. We hugged, and it was fine. And
does he know people call him the Beanbag Boy?
I think he knows. Yeah, he used to hear Derek and Romaine mention it. So it actually ended up being a nice shift. We laughed a lot, like hung out a little bit here and there. To be honest, I kind of wanted to avoid him, but like it was actually kind of cool. Like, I could see him as like a friend, you know. And then I worked with him again another time, but he was with a different company, and we like talked a little bit and stuff. But like that's it. I'm not like reaching out to him, but if I see him, like we're cool and we have a nice time as friends or whatever. He moved to Brooklyn recently, so now he's in like by what's that big park? Where is it?
I don't think I've ever been to Brooklyn, so you're asking the wrong person. I don't think I have been.
Brooklyn's has some nice like parks and stuff. He's like past Williamsburg. He's on Lefferts Avenue by Prospect Park. That's where he is. So he lives right by there. He has like two roommates apparently who never clean. So
never clean?
Who never clean is anything apparently. So he has to like, you know, talk to them and like force them to like clean up after themselves and all that stuff, because he's the one that's cleaning up the apartment or whatever. But he has his own room, and like we caught up and everything, and his mom moved. She sold the house where I went to when I was seeing it, where I took that infamous bathroom selfie. But anyway, so yeah, it was kind of nice reconnecting with him and stuff, and it felt fine. Like I thought it was gonna be awkward, but it wasn't.
Was there any kind of a kiss or no?
Nah.
Not even a friendly kiss.
Nothing. No.
Hug?
Well, yeah, we hugged and stuff, but that's it. I don't think it would go anywhere else. So, but yeah, like I'm ready for summer. Like I think it's gonna be nice to like be in the city and meet some people, and we'll see what happens. Maybe I'll find someone substantial, you know. It's a little easier now with less clothing and stuff, you know.
Why does that make it easier? It shouldn't be about your body. It should be about who you are inside.
Your heart. I know. But I'm saying as far as like seeing people, because, you know, in the winter, everyone's covered up. You don't know what everyone looks like.
Are they fat?
Are they ugly? No, I'm just kidding.
That's nice. No. You're just as shallow as the other gay men I know.
No, I'm being facetious, but like, it's just like, you know, I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I think people are more inclined to like going out and stuff, and the weather's nicer. So maybe I'll meet a nice guy. I don't know. I feel like I'm just kind of like losing hope. You know what I mean?
I don't know what you mean, because I've had somebody for 30 years. Oh no, I do know what you mean. I do know what you mean. I went to Texas, right? You know, this was my second trip there since we were opening a new warehouse in Dallas. And I stayed in the gay area, Oak Lawn, in a hotel. So I was by myself. and I decided to go out to the gay bars a couple nights by myself.
Yeah.
And it took all I had to walk into those doors because I don't like going to gay bars by myself. So I thought, gee, maybe I'll do the Rafi move and I'll see somebody and I'll look back and see if they're looking back.
So what happened?
Nothing happened.
Nobody? Shit.
Oh my God! Nobody looked at me. Nobody. Well, people might have glanced at me, but nobody said hello.
What were you wearing, Darren?
It's like, what the hell?
What was the outfit? You gotta wear
the outfit was a pair of jeans and a sort of like a polo shirt and boots.
Okay, not bad.
But what was bad about that?
But were the pants form-fitting? You gotta wear form-fitting pants to show off the goods.
They probably weren't form-fitting.
That's what it was. So next time you gotta wear some form-fitting jeans.
I'm too old to be wearing form-fitting jeans.
You're not. No?
I actually went out twice, and the second time I talked to somebody who was dancing. And it turns out one of the nights I went, they were doing a dance competition. And
at the bar?
They were at the bar. It was one of the dance halls, and it was all country. And I was really impressed because they were good dancers, but it turned out to be all straight guys because they come in early with their girlfriends to go through the competition and try and win the cash.
Really?
The gay guys don't show up till like after 10 o'clock, 10 p.m.
So it was like a mixed bar.
It was. I mean, it was a gay bar, but because they have this dance competition, it brings in the straight guys and the straight girls. Maybe about like 40 of them.
Well, a lot of the straight girls like to go to the gay bars because they don't feel threatened.
That's true.
But they talked about this on DNR, like Romaine finds it annoying because it's like they're taking over like our space,
Yeah.
So yeah, unless they're with a gay, that's fine. But if they're alone and it's like what are you doing here? Like go to your own bar or whatever.
So this was the Roundup Saloon, which is kind of the most popular bar in Dallas.
Okay.
And I tried that. I also tried the Hidden Door, which I don't know what was so great about that. I was told to go to it, and it was the second time I was there, and the first and second time I wasn't impressed because there was hardly anybody there. Maybe it's too early because I'm older than you, so I can't stay out till 2 o'clock in the morning. Plus, I had to I had to be at work at like 8 o'clock.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So Alexander's, I tried to. I actually did meet a guy there, and we were talking for a little while, but he wanted to fool around. I'm like, no thanks. So there was one. Yeah.
So were there any attractive guys at all?
There were a lot of attractive guys, but they just were not. They weren't talking to me.
I've been seeing a lot of attractive guys, and I worked in Hoboken today. There was quite a few in like shorts and stuff. And
where did you work in Hoboken?
I worked at a rugby match. I was an usher. So the last two Sundays I was there in Hoboken.
How did you get that gig? I mean,
a lot of nice eye candy, let me tell you.
Did you come on to anybody, or did they come on to you?
Just with my eyes.
Just with your eyes.
Yeah. But on the street,
had sex with your eyes.
A lot of good-looking guys were there, and some of the players, and like around Hoboken and stuff.
How many players do you think are gay?
This was from a staffing company. There is a gay league apparently, but this one was New York with the Visitor. I think they're from Australia or something. Well, they say 1 out of every 9, so I guess there's like at least 3 or so. I don't know. But
hey, did you ever try meeting anybody on Meetup?
Meetup?
Yeah.
No.
Meetup.com. So Pat and I went to a hiking meetup about 3 years ago before COVID.
Oh, that's nice.
Locally, it was to hike around one of the mountains that we have in our sort of neighborhood. And the hike was nice, but we never went back. We never met anybody else at any meetups. But when I was in Dallas, 2 people I asked if they wanted to go to Six Flags that I work with, and they were like, "No, I don't ride rides," and they're Indian guys. I don't know if any guys don't like rides or not.
Yeah.
So I found a meetup organization, a group that goes to the park on occasion.
Yeah.
So they had a thing that was posted, and I decided to go, and it was just 2 people, myself and one other guy.
Oh, the couple, right? You told me. Man. You told us about that.
Yeah.
So it was you and a couple, right?
No, that was before. The first time I went there was a couple maybe a month ago. And it was a gay couple. But the second time I went there, I met up with the meetup group, and it was just one other guy, and he was this 25-year-old, good-looking guy, blonde hair, blue eyes. But I think he was a Bible thumper. But regardless, we had a good time.
So it wasn't gay then.
I don't think so.
So, but you had a nice time at least.
We did. Yeah.
That's good.
We
New
traded
friend.
numbers and all, so we'll see.
You never know.
25's too young for me.
You never know where things can go, Darren. This
Yeah.
is a very random world we're in.
So what happened to Bermuda? You were just in Bermuda.
Oh,
right?
I was in Bermuda. Yeah, it was great. I did this charity walk. It's middle to end or end to end, but we did middle to end. So it took about 4 to 5 hours, 15 miles. And it's for 3 charities. The money goes, so you pay like $50, but you get a bunch of swag, and there's like different like little stops around along the way with like drinks and food and snacks and like more swag and all that stuff. So it was cool. I ran into like people from high school here and there and stuff, and I caught up with friends. I saw my godfather. It was great. It was a cute.
Your godfather.
Quick, yeah, he lives over there. Quick little trip, you know. It was nice to get away. I hadn't been there in 4 years. I was there 2018.
But you were there the same time that the DNR cruise ship was there, right?
Yes, I missed them by like a hair. So I was
really you didn't catch up with anybody?
Well, we didn't get to go to Dockyard, but we went to lunch right away. So that's why I didn't see them. But Jason, what's happening? Jason said that they were having lunch with Dan, his partner, at this place called the Village Pantry. But we were at a different restaurant. Like, we'll pass by before you go, but there wasn't enough time, so I missed them.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah. So yeah, it's okay. But they had fun. I had fun. So yeah, next time hopefully.
I don't remember if you mentioned it or somebody else mentioned it to me that they offered you a room, but for some reason you didn't take it.
A room, not for Bermuda.
Like for the cruise ship. That didn't happen?
That was going to be for Alaska.
Oh.
But it was a misunderstanding apparently.
A misunderstanding. What happened? Or don't you want to talk about it? You're laughing now. What
it's
happened?
Okay. It's okay. It's a while ago. No, I was going to share a room with somebody, with a listener, but I had the impression that they were going to pay for it. Right? And I just go in. Like, I don't know. I've never been on a cruise, listeners and everybody else. Like, I would like to do it one day. I just don't really know how it works. I thought that I could just, I thought they'd pay for the room, right? And then just, I guess, my pass or ticket. I don't know how it works, you know? So I figured I was just going to share. And I was like, well, if we get separate beds, that's fine. And he's like, okay, yeah. And he's like, no pressure or whatever.
So hey, let me tell you how it works. Do you know how it works at all? Do you want me to explain the basics to you?
No, not to be honest. I've never been on a cruise, so yeah, let me know. Explain.
So here's how it works: a cruise ship, like a hotel, or not a hotel, like some resorts, is always booked. Right, is always booked double occupancy.
Oh.
So if the rate is like $1,500, it's assumed you have 2 people, and you're going to pay $3,000 for the what do you call it? The stateroom.
Double it, yeah.
Right, you double it. So if somebody's paying for a stateroom and they're going by themselves, they have to pay the $3,000 rather than $1,500 because you're paying. That's what the stateroom costs, is $3,000 or whatever the case might be. So you have to go and reserve with your information about who you are, you know, your ID and stuff, booked to that stateroom. So whoever has a stateroom has to add you, and most of the time you're expected to at least pay for the stateroom, your share of the stateroom.
Half of it, yeah.
And that comes with, you get the food for free. Sometimes there's a package for drinks that you get those for free. If you're going with DNR, you usually pick the drink package and maybe one of the food packages, whatever they might have. So that's how it works. If you have a really nice guy, they'll pay for the entire room, which I think happened with Katie. I don't think she went as a official DNR person, but she went with somebody else and they paid for the room.
Okay.
So if you have somebody that is like a sugar daddy, they might do that for you.
Sugar mama.
Or a sugar mama.
Any sugar. No, any sugar will do. But there's no rooms where you just pay for yourself, like for one person. They don't have those?
Some NCL ships, or many NCL ships, have studios that don't have a balcony.
Okay.
And they cost maybe $1,500 to $2,000 for the one person.
Got it.
So that you have to get those early because they sell out quick.
So then Yeah.
If you're trying to go for free, it's going to be in probably a balcony room, not a studio, because you only allow one person in the studio.
So yeah, so I was under the impression that they were gonna like pay for the trip, and I was like, and I would just pay for my plane ticket, obviously, to get to the whatever. And but then they're like, oh no, I meant to like say we'd split it, whatever. So I was like, yeah, no, it's fine, no. Because it's Alaska's an expensive one apparently. So another time, hopefully, maybe the Europe one. That'd be nice. They're gonna go to Europe now. Did you hear about that one?
I heard that the original one for October was canceled, and they changed it to a different kind of sailing or something with different ports.
Yeah, it's gonna be Rome, and then I think Croatia, maybe. I don't know, all around there.
But I canceled it before the cruise company canceled it because I found out that the ports were like 3 hours away from the actual place they were marketing.
I heard that was stupid. The thing. You have to walk like a lot or get
it's like 3 hour train ride to get to Berlin from the port. It's stuff like that in Paris. It's just stupid.
Yeah, I don't know if they're gonna do that because that seems. But I think this is gonna be, I guess. I don't know if it's gonna be the same sort of thing, but I know they're gonna be in Rome and stuff, so that would be nice.
Oh, if I was single.
Maybe I'll go with somebody.
Yeah, you should get on that.
We'll see. It could be my first cruise. Baby's first cruise.
Baby's first cruise?
Baby's first cruise. So I got a little annoyed today because I went to the gym last night and I forgot my sneakers.
Oh, no.
And I was like, damn, and they're really comfortable. And somebody wanted to buy them actually from me.
What? They want to buy your sneakers? Like used? I could see your jock strap maybe, but not your sneakers.
I don't wear a jock strap. I mean, I have 3 of them.
Let's auction away your jock strap. That would be a great thing to try.
Yeah, that'll save up money for my Europe cruise. But
Rafi, we have to do this. Let's do it. Your used jock strap, we're going to auction it off.
Oh my God, yes. I wonder how much it would make. Anyway. So I call in. We're live. If anybody has a number they want to start off with. No, so like I was gonna offer $200 for these shoes, and at first it was like 50, then 100, and I went up to like 200. And I haven't spoken to the guy recently, but he would send me. I talked about this on an intern show, but he would take pictures of my shoe from the story of my Instagram, and send it to me. It was so creepy. Like he was like obsessed, and he's like, "Yeah, don't wash them." Blah blah blah.
Does anybody know who this person is? Do they ever call into DNR?
No, it's not a listener. It's someone I met at a bar.
And you gave him your number, obviously.
Well, no, Instagram. Like we exchanged Instagram, but I had no idea he wanted my sneakers. So little by little, he'd be like, "Oh, nice shoes," and this and that. I'm like, "Okay, thanks." And then he would send pictures of my shoe. And then it ended up being like, oh yeah, I'll buy them from you.
What?
So
maybe he's gonna send you pictures of his penis in your shoe, like fucking your shoe or something.
Oh, I don't know about that. Please, no, thank you. But anyway, I left.
What size shoe do you wear, Rafi?
It depends on the brand. 8.5 or 9 or 8.5, whatever. These were like really comfy Nike shoes that I got at like the Nike outlet store in California, whatever. So I had them for like over a year. So last night I left them, at the gym. I was like, okay, I'll just get them today. So today before our pre-record, after I came back from work, I went to the gym, and they only found one of the shoes. And I was like, what happened to the other one? And I went to the locker room. I looked around. I asked the guy to triple check the lost and found bin, and he took my number down. He's like, we'll be on the lookout. I was like, please do take a picture. I said, because they're really comfortable, and
we sold it to somebody who really wanted your shoe.
Imagine. Or maybe somebody had just one of the other, like the right. I don't know. I think it's the right one.
That is a little bizarre.
Yeah, it's annoying. It's like, damn it. Not to like go get another pair like later on, like eventually. And because I have another pair, but I use them mainly for running. They're Asics, but these are good for lifting because they're not that high. The heel's like pretty low, which is good, and they're super comfortable. And I was going to sell them. Now I only have one. So that means I can only get $100 now, I guess.
Okay, so I think we should do more than the jockstrap. We should do an entire Rafi outfit, and each piece will be a different auction. We're gonna get you. We're gonna get you to Alaska that way.
You mean
Come
Europe?
on, let's do
Europe.
it.
Alaska.
Europe. Okay, I thought you wanted to go to Alaska.
No, that was the free trip I thought I had.
No.
We'll do Europe. We'll auction off each
Auction
article.
for Europe.
Auction
We're gonna
for
make
Europe.
that happen.
Let's do it. Talk to your people.
Start packing your things up. Sweaty. All right, Rafi.
We need a price point.
Tell me all about your new podcast.
Oh, the cookie jar. Yes.
How did this happen? Whose idea was this, first of all?
Well, we have. I need to thank the listeners and Romaine and the DNR crew for believing in us, because me, Jocelyn, and AJ were interns, right?
Yep.
So we got to do 4 shows with them, 3 intern shows plus a bonus one, and the listeners really loved our chemistry. And Monotone Mark was a big help in like launching, because he would always tell Romaine they need to have their own show. Tyler and NorCal really loved our chemistry. So a lot of listeners really enjoyed us. And so then Romaine said that we could produce our own show. And Cookie Jar was my title. I had a few names, Jar because of our initials, JAR. And so
I didn't actually pick up on that.
During the meet and greet, or the open house, I had a jar of cookies. I was passing them around and promoting the show. So we're at 4 episodes in. The 4th one was a bonus because Jocelyn got sick, unfortunately. So she couldn't make it to the studio this past Wednesday. So I don't know what's going to happen this Wednesday, but she might have to call in because she's quarantining our girl.
She has COVID.
Yeah, and so it's been great. Like we have different segments. I did a lot of the imaging. There's one called Trashy Transit, where if stuff happens on the subway or a plane or this bus, if we see something or say something. No, like if something happens to us, or so Jocelyn shared a story about some guy who was jerking off.
What?
Looking at her on the subway.
On the subway?
Yes.
What time was this? And what subway was this?
And he finished. I don't know what time. I don't know which subway.
Oh my God, I've never seen that.
Insane. And then there's another segment that.
How old is Jocelyn?
She's mid 20s. So
wow.
It's pretty traumatizing.
So was she standing there watching her, or what did she
notice.
do?
So I mean, she went up to him and
she went up to him?
Filthy pig, whatever she talked to him. And then
I would have walked the other direction if I was a woman.
I mean, she noticed towards the end, I think it was. But it was crazy. We have this other segment, Lights, Camera, Rafi, where I talk about auditioning and stories. I talked about the Miami trip and all that.
Oh, AJ gives you a hard time. I listened to 1.5 episodes.
Oh yeah. AJ.
Apparently, they rub it in that you're an attention whore.
Oh yeah. The stars and that.
The star.
If he looks up shooting star in the dictionary, my name's there, or a picture of me or something. And me and my banana shirt, right?
You two, two had I think the best chemistry.
Oh yeah, you think so?
Yeah. I think so.
So then, because we know each other really well. It's been over 2 years now, since we met. And also we have a new one coming up, which is called Rafi's Encounters of the Mankind. So how I meet the random people and men, and we're anywhere basically, on the street, on the subway. Oh my God, I met a peculiar guy today on the bus on the way to work. So I had just missed the bus, and he was sitting there. I was like, "Oh, did it just go?" He's like, "Yeah, there'll be one in 10 minutes." Okay. And it looked cute. He had nice pants on. We started.
Did he
talking.
have tight pants on?
Form fitting.
Was he showing the package?
It was pretty good. Yeah, form fitting. It was a little rip by the knee, and he's like, "Oh, you just came from the gym?" Because I had my work, my uniform on. Not a uniform, but it was my attire for the job, because we could be outside and. It was really hot today, so we're tag top and gym shorts, blah blah blah. And he's like, I do that again. He's like, "Oh, you just came from the gym?" I was like, No. Just I'm working an event. It's for rugby. And he's like, "Oh, you're coaching?" I was like, No. I don't play. I'm just gonna usher or whatever. And then we started talking. He was quite cute. He's Egyptian, but he lives in Hoboken and he used to live here. And we ended up getting into what he does and stuff. And as a side business, he's designing lingerie for men. For men.
Oh my!
And he hasn't launched it yet. And he has about 500 people that are buying his stuff.
So you're going to be one of his models?
Well, I don't know, but I don't know. And then we went on the bus, and the thing is, I don't know if he was. I think he was gay, but then I don't know if he was.
Doesn't matter. You might get a job out of this.
Well, then he looked at my underwear, and we started talking about underwear. Like,
wait, he looked at your underwear?
Well, because you could see it. It was like,
because your pants were off, or what? Why were you at this point?
Because I'm wearing compression shorts, so they're longer than the shorts. So you could see like the little like icon. There's like an image. It's called Pair of Thieves. It's an amazing underwear. I recommend it for you. You can get it at Target. Get some for Pat. Have a sexy night.
Yeah.
Get ready for a sexy night or something. But Target, Pair of Thieves. It's a Latino designer, Latino-based company, which is nice to support. And they sell them at the Target and stuff. They're really comfortable, athletic type underwear, but they have briefs, boxer briefs. So I had the longer ones.
Are the picture of athletic health.
They're comfy. Why not? You guys are gonna love them. Any listener, I recommend them. Pair of Thieves. You can get them at your local Target.
Are we getting a stipend or something for this?
I hope we gotta tag them in the. I'll send them their handle, whatever. But the thing is, so he noticed them as we start talking about each other's underwear, what we wear, and all this stuff, the brands and that. So it's like, I think this guy's gay, because he's into the designer underwear. He liked Calvin Klein, and he mentioned a couple ones I wear.
I'm sure he's gay.
But then he was saying it's like basic and this and that I want to create something more for the bedroom. And I'm like, well, some people don't wear underwear when they go to sleep. He's like, yeah, well, it's like for like special occasions, it's with your partner. So I kind of think he was gay, you know what I mean? But then when I left, he did the fist pump thing, which was like kind of bro-ish, or maybe he wasn't sure if I was gay, so he was just being neutral. Who knows? I don't know. But anyway, I got his
Why didn't you just ask him?
Well, it's kind of rude, I think. I don't know.
Why is it rude?
It's awkward.
If you want to ask him out, why don't you just ask?
Well, no, the thing is, so I have the message. I actually texted him right after I saw him, because the thing is, he hadn't fallen asleep. He was awake from the day before. He went out last night.
Oh, he's like Jennifer.
And some of his friends went to church, and he was out and about all these
St. Mattress
to the club, and then he went to like people's house parties and stuff. So where is this thing?
So let me ask you a question. So you're talking about this guy that you weren't sure if he's gay, and he makes men's lingerie.
Yeah.
So one of my friends is a gynecologist. He's a man. Do you think gynecologists men would be gay or straight? Do you think there is such a thing? Like, is there a pattern for that?
And so seeing women naked, like their private parts?
Yes.
I think it could be either or. Because there's gay doctors, I don't know.
So he's gay, my friend.
Oh, he is gay.
I can't picture that. Why would a gay man want to become a gynecologist?
I guess.
Why do you want to look at pussy all day long?
Maybe he doesn't mind.
I don't know.
The meow.
I don't know. I don't understand.
So I wrote to him. I was like, nice meeting you. Hit me up later if you're around. Smiley emoji with blushing. And I gave my number, but I didn't hear back. I think he's just passed out because he didn't sleep at all.
Huh.
But I feel like he would do something, I guess. I don't know. He was good looking.
He's going to put you in a pair of his underwear, his lingerie.
Oh, God.
That's probably women's stockings, and he's going to ask you to pose.
I mean, if he pays
pictures.
me, why not? If he pays me, I'll be there.
How much is that worth to you, Rafi?
To get photographed in men's lingerie?
Any kind of lingerie.
I mean, it needs to be at least $500 per picture.
What?
Yeah.
Wow. I can't afford you.
You want to see me in men's lingerie?
Not really.
Oh, yeah. But it looked really racy. Like, I don't know. I don't see myself wearing that. Like, I feel no judgment on anyone who does. I mean, I'm sure it looks great on certain people. But
when you say men's lingerie, do you mean sort of like lacy type things?
Yeah, lacy. And
no, that's not for me.
It's kind of I associate that with like women's clothing, like underwear, which it is usually. And no judgment to men who wear that, because there is a market for it. Obviously, it's like 500 people, and he hasn't even launched it yet. And yeah, it hasn't even launched yet. But like, if I was dating a guy, like, I don't think that would turn me on. You know what I mean?
No, that wouldn't turn me on. That would turn me off.
Yeah,
No
it'd be
offense to people
a
that
little
like that
weird.
thing.
It'd be weird to me because I like more masculine. You know, like I
And
got
some
like
people
briefs and
like
stuff,
disco in the
but,
bathrooms, and some people don't. So to each his own, you know.
like what discos in the bathroom.
Disco's in the bathroom.
Disco's in the bathroom. I think that's the name of the episode. Disco's in the bathroom. Yeah, I'm the more creative, spontaneous. Like I'll try anything once at least, as far as food and like sexual stuff, I guess. But yeah.
Sexual stuff. You'll try anything once. Have you tried it with a woman?
In college I tried. Lori, her name was Lori.
You tried it. Were you successful or
no? Because I wasn't. It wasn't for me, you know. Like
yeah, me too.
It was a sleepover type thing, and my roommate was there with her roommate, and he liked her, and I liked her, and she liked me, and that girl, and her roommate liked my roommate. So the four of us were there together with separate beds.
It was a menage a trois or menage a swap, menage a
quad. Quad. No. So, and I remember him. I was so embarrassed because like they were in the bottom bunk, but us on the other side, and we were on the top bunk on the other side of the room. And I heard him say, touch him down there. Like he was like telling her to touch me down there to see if anything was happening.
And you were like, no, don't touch me there. I want him to touch me there.
No.
Let's switch beds.
No, that was my roommate. He was cool. No, I wasn't like gonna have sex with him, but so yeah, but I wasn't. And then I got annoyed because they were like talking, and I had to work the next day. I was gonna open the gym back then, Equinox. I was at the front desk, and so I went to the other room and I fell asleep in there. I was angry. I was upset because, you know, I was trying to be someone I wasn't, you know, and I had to wake up early. So
yeah, that was the first and only time. I'm not this. Never again.
Bad combo. Yeah.
Yeah. I tried twice, and it just
tried twice.
Couldn't do it.
You couldn't finish.
No, I couldn't even get.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. No, it's.
Couldn't
funny.
we get there halfway?
God, yeah, no, I know chemistry, like the world, right? It's just interesting, I think. And it's funny how some people still think that it's a choice when it's just not who you are. You know what I mean?
I guess for some people it might be a choice if you're really bi and you're interested in
I mean,
both,
if you're bisexual, that's different. I think that's more rare, though. Like people who are bisexual, I think it's more rare. For me, I thought I was, but that was more of like a transition. Like I think a lot of gay guys go through that phase before they can accept themselves.
Yeah.
Because it took me a long time to accept myself. Like 6 years it took me to like accept who I was, you know, since I started noticing.
I've been there.
Yeah.
Been there, done that.
But yeah, I don't know. It's just tough. Back to the whole dating thing. Like I don't really go out. Like I see like acquaintances and a couple friends that are going to these like parties every weekend and this and that, but I just can't stand that crowd. It's the same thing, that same sort of it's
sort of like what the gay bars were back in my youth.
Well, I don't know. It's aggravating
BS.
because I'll meet somebody and I feel like we hit it off, and then they'll ghost me, or like, and a lot of the guys, I can't stand a lot of the gay guys. They're just really like
pretentious,
obnoxious, pretentious, prissy, and I don't mean to sound like a homophobic person, because like I do love myself, but I can't stand I'm sorry to say this, but a lot of the times I can't stand the community. Like it's crazy. Like I feel like nobody wants to put any effort into something, and I'm just so exhausted with trying to meet with people.
Effort into a relationship, you mean?
Yes, even just to like get a coffee. Like there's a really handsome guy that we had connected sort of here and there, and he's Lebanese, and there's like maybe 5 other ones that we sort of met through social media or out and stuff, and like, but no one seems to want to like put effort into it. I don't know what it is. Like I'm trying.
I don't know how you have this problem, Ravi. You're a good-looking guy. You should be able to find somebody that wants this.
Thank you.
And you're a sweetheart. So
I don't know. I don't know what it is. I'm meeting the wrong people, I guess, or do I not like fit their criteria, or are they intimidated? Maybe, like you said, like it could be anything.
Did you ever like ask any of them like why
No,
why
because
did
then it
you
makes me sound like petty and
desperate?
like desperate. Yeah, I shouldn't need to ask, you know. If you want to be with me, like just like reach out like or respond to me or something. Don't leave me hanging or even
Yeah.
have sex. Like I can't even like meet anyone to have sex. I swear to God, it's been like over a month. It's
You're
since
It's been
Miami.
over a month for you?
Yes.
Oh
Well,
my
recently I
god.
did do a little
What is going
something, but
on with
like
you?
like full out. It's been like really dry.
You should
And I'm
be
trying. I'm trying.
and you don't use the apps either, right?
No, I don't like that. It was really toxic for me and it just never like I could never meet up with
Because
anyone.
you want that magical
You know, I
man
meet people,
to
I meet
sweep
people
you
on the
off your feet.
street. You know,
Yeah.
it's not hard to meet people, but the quality, it's hard to meet people that are good quality.
Yeah.
So that
I get it.
Chilean guy, we had gone out the other night with some friends that he met. He has his grinder, by the way, the one that has a boyfriend. Remember that was complicated.
Yep.
But I go to his place to get, and he has like coffee, and he always treats me and stuff. But yeah, I was trying to meet up with him this weekend. There was a Ukrainian festival yesterday and today, but I had work and stuff, so I didn't really get to go. And he met up with a friend, and then he went out last night. I don't like going to the bars. It's the same thing, same cycle every time, same guys, same thing. You meet someone, then it doesn't work out, and meets same another guy again, doesn't work out.
How about one of
I'm
these
exhausted.
like regular kind of not like grinder, but like I don't know, harmony or eHarmony
I
or
mean, I
something
meet
like that.
people on Instagram. That's kind of like my dating app in a way, or the gym. Like the gym, but half 50% of those guys just want to have sex at the gym, but can't even have sex.
At the gym? Or
Well, no, I meant in general,
after the
like
gym?
after maybe at the
Did they
gym.
have
But
sex at the gym?
well, I mean, they fool around here and there.
Where do they fool around? The steam? The steam room?
Like the steam, yeah. Taking it back to our ancestors.
Oh my god,
in
things have not
Italy and
changed.
taking it back to our ancestors in Italy and Greece, you know, when it was not frowned upon. And if you drank someone's semen, you were considered very brave. Apparently.
Drank somebody's semen.
The soldiers back then, they would socialize naked and have sex
Rafi,
with
do
each
you
other.
drink semen?
It was part of the. Not often. It's very rare, very, very, very rare. Like I need to like really just be like
Yeah, I'm not into that either.
that. Well, if it's like a partner or whatever, like I really want to try that. But anyway, so yeah, then the church came along and just ruined it for us. So now we're going back to the steam rooms to reclaim our spot.
How about gay pride? Are you doing anything special?
Oh, I don't know. Just probably checking out the parade and that's
in
it,
New York?
really. Yeah, I don't
When
like
is the parade in New York?
clubs. I don't do the dances and this and that. It's just obnoxious. It's in June. Usually it's like the whole month now. We celebrate the whole month. But the official like thing is like end of June or so. The parade and all that stuff.
DNR should do something, but
I'm sure they will.
I don't know. Have they ever done anything for the gay pride parades in the last 5 years since they left Sirius? I know they did things before Sirius or when they were on Sirius.
The facility. Well, Cookie Jar, we're gonna promote ourselves.
Are you? You're gonna have your own float?
We're gonna have our own cookies to give out.
Yeah.
Chocolate chip, white.
You could be dressed as a cookie.
Maybe just in cookie boxers.
You should figure that out because it would be a neat thing for you guys to do. Great promotion.
And someone needs to soak me in a glass of milk. Anyway, yeah, no. Let's
drink
see.
it.
And Asylum, maybe Asylum can join with Cookie Jar.
We'll have to talk to Jen.
Yeah, let's see how does that when she can promote her gin and tequila.
That's right. What a great idea. We'll have a combination.
Yeah,
we need 3 banners.
Cookie, gin cookie. I don't know what I'm saying. But no,
4 banners. We'll get Derek Romantic in there also.
Why not? Let's do it.
We'll figure that out, Rafi.
Sounds good. How much time do we have?
I don't really know. I think we're finished.
I think we have like 3 minutes.
I don't know. I didn't time the beginning because it was
no! But doesn't it tell you there?
Like no, it doesn't tell me that.
3 minutes.
I start the recording and that's it. I don't have a clock down.
Well, it was about
it's a manual effort when I do it.
It was about 9:35. So
okay, we got 3 minutes. What do you want to talk about in 3 minutes?
I just want to keep thanking the listeners. Please listen to Asylum, OJ&B, The Cookie Jar, DNR. Tell your friends. Subscribe to DNR Plus. Check us out on our social medias. Yeah, you got to get on it with your Asylum. Follow me back, by the way. I think I follow you. Us. I follow us.
That's my problem where I don't really get in on the
And
social
if we want
to
a snack of the week, Trader Joe's, whoever shops there, I recommend the almond butter filled pretzel nuggets. Really, really good.
Wow, look at these promos we could be getting right now.
Oh, I know. How do we get on that?
I can't see that. You got to be further away and stop moving it around. It's too blurry.
No, there we go.
Perfect. There you go. Hiding your face.
Like AJ.
How do we find us on YouTube? Do you know?
What, this
bit.ly/Asylum Live.
Oh, okay.
We'll bring you to the right place.
Tell them again.
bit.ly/Asylum Live.
bit.ly/Asylum Live.
Correct.
Okay.
Are you going there right now?
Awesome. Yeah, we have a couple listeners who like to watch it.
Do you do YouTube for your cookie jar?
No, not yet. We have a TikTok, we have Twitter and Instagram and Facebook. But we did do an Instagram live once recently, and we should do the YouTube videos and stuff.
Do you do this in the studio?
We pre-record every Wednesday. And
so you don't live. You don't do live.
Not yet, but we want to. We did do a takeover, which was live. That was fun, and our show's every Friday at 10 a.m.
How many callers did you get during the takeover?
Wasn't that many? They were like on the cruise that time, that's so right. Just monotone mark.
The dedicated ones are.
The dedicated ones, yeah.
All right.
But the chat room, we should do a chat room next time too with Jen.
We could do that.
To see if anyone's gonna type in. Okay, well, pleasure seeing you.
Pleasure seeing you. Have a great week.
We'll be in touch. You as well.